in the top 5 in this conference, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Huskers will kick it off to get us underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Baylor's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
As a defensive coordinator, you always want your guys to be physical and set the tone. How about this for this offense? They run the ball 3 straight times and no first down. This defense does a great job being very disciplined up front, being very physical, and now getting 3 stops in a row and forcing a 4th down.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They are going to try to get that established in this game.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll run for it. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Bears will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bears!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So the 16-play drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
That's reeled in. It's Bradford. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Pocket breaking down. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Russell. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. And And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Still looking on the move. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Turning it off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout.
The Bears have it with a first and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Wants to fire on second down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Huskers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Great place to start for this offense. Off play action on first down. Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down. Quarterback's got the first. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Trying play action. Got his man on the outside. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create.
He's going to let it go. Makes a grab on the shot. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run.
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Looking for the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And the offense had to have a drive. They had to put points on the board. 0 points until this drive. Down in this ball game. Needed to get some momentum. Gonna need a lot more in the second half if they want to win this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll immediately call timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Makes a move. And the returner will be knocked down. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he had just enough to will that one home. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
The Bears will boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Completes it in the middle. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
You know, strong safeties are known for their ability stopping the run. Not so much in pass coverage or in rushing the passer, but that strong safety there showing you all of his ability.
And he's got his man along the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Out of the gun to give to the back. He breaks a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. It's on target and complete. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage.
There he goes.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They feed him again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
To the ground with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Gashes the heart of the deep. Touchdown, Bears! And the pummeling has started.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier, swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Baylor! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
To the air on 1st down. can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Huskers send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Bears will hustle to the line. Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Oh, they're after him. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Pollard.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
He's going for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Bears! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Heaves it deep. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Stokes. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
Looking to throw, it's Riddick. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Hands it off. And so far, the quarterback play has been less than stellar. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. They'll try to get it through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late. Up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Pressure coming. With sure hands, it's Stokes. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. He gets a block. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Sends it back in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Takes the easy completion. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He unleashes a long one. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. They kick it away on 4th down. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. To the air, it's Riddick. He's taking a deep shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work, everything he did.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback keeps it. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game.